Hello and welcome to 27 Fox Place. The beds are made and the house is picked up, and I have a few bigger cleaning tasks today. And laundry is the last of the daily tasks that I need to do this morning, and I have a load of laundry that I need to fold and put away. But first I need to wipe down the countertops, and our laundry is in the garage, so we have a lot of dust in this area, and I'm just using a disinfectant wipe to quickly wipe away the dust and spills so that I have a clean place for the laundry.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you.
I have a load of whites to fold today, and when the laundry hamper is full, I sort the clothes into darks colors and whites, and the largest pile gets washed first. But before we moved into the house, we had a laundry room outside the apartment, so we did all the laundry once a week. And as you can imagine, the washers were always full on the weekends, so we had to dedicate one night a week to laundry, and my husband would help me carry all the laundry down 3 flights of stairs, and we would load up all the machines and wash all the clothes at the same time. And when the clothes were dry, we folded everything and carried it back up 3 flights of stairs. And having a washer and dryer inside the house made it too easy for the laundry to pile up or forget about the laundry and leave it sitting in the washer or the dryer. And it seems fairly obvious, but getting the clothes washed and dried is the easy part. So my laundry routine is all about timing the laundry so that I have time to fold it in the same day. And because I don't always have an entire day to do laundry, folding 1 load a day makes the laundry easier to manage so that I'm more likely to keep up with it.
But you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best, what is best for you.
If the lint trap is full, it takes more time and energy for the clothes to dry, so I try to remember to clean out the lint trap between every load of laundry. And I have a blanket that I need to run through the dryer, and I hung it up to dry, but it's a little stiff, so I like to use the no heat setting and run it through the dryer for a few minutes to soften it up.
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. For you. What is best for you. For you.
I dust the house every week, but I don't think it would ever pass the white glove test. But it does keep the dust from building up to the point where I can write my name in it. But it's much easier to dust the entire house at the same time, and it only takes about 10 minutes, if that. And I start at the top and work my way down, knocking all the dust down to the floor as I make my way around the house. And I've been using the same duster for more than 20 years now, and I like it, but the extension pole isn't long enough to reach the ceilings, and I can't find a replacement replacement for the one that we already have, so I tried a new set of dusters that has an extendable handle that can reach everywhere. And this set has one microfiber and one lamb's wool duster, and I'm using the lamb's wool duster today. And I've tried the microfiber, but I don't like the feel of it. The microfiber just seems to drag across the surfaces, but the lamb's wool glides smoothly over the surfaces, and I just take it outside and give it a good shake before I put it away. But the vacuum would work too, and I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box in case you want to give it a try. If you're new here, my name is Randy and I live in Southern California with my husband and our two fur babies, Ace and Callie, and I share tips and tricks that I use to maintain a clean and tidy home. So if you enjoy this type of content, remember to give this video a thumbs up. And I post new videos every Friday, but I may have to skip one in the next week or two. We have family coming to stay with us at the end of this month, and I'm looking forward to taking some time off to spend with them. But I'm not sure what our schedule is going to look like, so I'm hoping that I won't have to interrupt my usual posts.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you, wanna see you smile? Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me.
The weather has been gray and gloomy for weeks, but it's been warm enough to open up the house, and I had the back door open. And Miss Callie ran by chasing something outside, and I had to do a double take because she doesn't do a lot of chasing these days. And of course, Ace is never far behind, but he went to the wrong door and I had to redirect him.
Good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget.
I vacuum the house once a week, but I usually end up running the vacuum one more time during the week, and I dust first and vacuum second, so I usually dust one day and then I vacuum the next, and I like to take care of the weekly tasks during the week. That way I have a little more time to spend on the extras on the weekend, but things don't always go according to plan. And today I just needed to get caught up on the dusting, and the carpet needed a quick vacuum.
Gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. Gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken.
I skipped over the dining room when I was dusting because it needs a more thorough cleaning this week, and even though I dust every week, there's always a little bit that sticks and builds up over time, so I'm using a damp microfiber cloth to wipe down all the surfaces in this room, and I just start on one side and make my way around the room.
I was on a plane to California. I had all the time I'd ever need. Did you even know I was looking for you? I think that I was hiding in between. How long, how long, how long did you wait for me? How long, how long, how long did you really need? Only place I know. Listen to the people that I found here. If you ever see her, let me know. How long, how long, how long did you wait for me?
All the houses in this neighborhood were built at the same time, so they all need a roof at the same time. And the house behind us is having their roof fixed this week, and Ace doesn't like all the banging, so he came over to tell me that I needed to do something about all the noise.
Knew that I could make it if I ran. Then I saw you walking out.
I like to use microfiber cloths to clean because it's more efficient to use one cleaning product at a time, and it takes time to switch from one product to another, and it makes it easy to get distracted. And I used to clean all the windows and blinds at the same time, but it was too much work and it took too much time to do, so I would end up putting it off. So instead, I include windows in the zone that I'm cleaning that week, and I've tried many different routines to keep the house clean, but it's just much easier for me to clean a few windows every week instead of trying to get them all done at the same time. And I like to clean the blinds before I clean the windows, and I close them up so that I can clean all the slats at the same time, and then I switch the blinds over to clean the backside. And once the blinds are clean, I can clean the windows, and a squeegee is the fastest and easiest way to clean windows.
Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before. I'll never wanna be away, leave you again. You are all I want and more. It's true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It's true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Will you still love me as I'm getting hungry and old? And when you are away, I sometimes shiver and cold. It is hard to define you, but you're worth more than gold. When everything is told. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home.
It takes extra time and energy to have to walk back and forth across the room, so whenever I clean a room, I try to make as few trips around the room as possible. So I start on one side of the room and work my way around until I'm back to where I started. And I can't say that I actually like cleaning, but I do like having a clean house. So if I can shave off a few minutes here and there, then that's a few minutes that I can spend doing something that I like doing.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately, the other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds when I return from my skin and bones.
There's still a few more things that need to be done in this room, but I just don't have any more time to spend in this room today, so I can try to fit it in next time, or I can wait until the next time I clean in this zone. And having that flexibility is the reason I'm able to maintain a clean home, and the house is never perfect. There's always something that needs to be cleaned, but at least it's good enough.
Last forever. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be. Where are you now? Heard you live far away, but just tell me where and I'll come see ya. Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need.
We eat at this table almost every night, and I spot clean it when we're finished eating, but once a week I wipe down the entire table from top to bottom. That way the grime doesn't have a chance to build up, and the cleaning instructions for this table is to use a dry cloth only. So I don't use any cleaning products, but wiping up sticky spills with a dry cloth doesn't work very well, so I just use a damp microfiber cloth instead.
I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be.
This table runner is made of some type of straw material, and it's spot clean only, so if something drips or spills, I use a brush to clean out the spot, but every once in a while I like to rinse it off with water, and most of the time I just use the hose outside because it's just easier than using the sink.
Acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes.
I clean the bathrooms once a week, and I include a zone for the spare bathroom, but for the bathrooms that we use all the time, I just clean a little extra every week, and this bathroom is so small, it just doesn't take long to clean, so I usually clean it all at the same time. This light fixture has glass crystals that are just too hard to clean with a microfiber cloth, so I'm just using spray away glass cleaner and a paintbrush.
Everyone, there been awards. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream gonna start with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
Microfiber cloths remove up to 99% of germs and bacteria, but in the bathrooms I like to use undiluted isopropyl alcohol to disinfect the bathroom surfaces, and it takes about 30 seconds to kill the germs, but the surface needs to stay wet and higher concentrations of alcohol evaporates too quickly, so I just spray the surface until it's saturated and then I let it sit while I work on other things.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in. When it's over, I will see what I've done. Let it go too soon. Oh, I'll be stronger if you just step right in. 'Cause I need a start to let you in. Days pass and I'm still the same inside my head, and I can't stop thinking about what you said. I gotta tear my wall apart, and it's the only way to start to let you in. When it's over, I will see what I've done. Letting go too soon. Oh, I'll be stronger if you just step right in. 'Cause I need a start to let you in.
The wet bag that I use to clean the floors can't get into the tight spots behind the toilet, so I clean around the base of the toilet by hand and then I use the machine to clean up the rest of the floor. And since I have it out, I'm just going to quickly clean the high traffic areas.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go
all for today. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications before you go. And as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you next time.
It's over now, so don't despair. The world could fall down